Hello everyone. So this week, sorry for the late video, but I was really passionate about the subject this week because it'll tie into where I live. In the articles it calls it the numbers, but no one calls it that. They call it Outer East Portland or just like East Portland, and that's where I live in the Douglas area, the David Douglas School District. I found like the term like the numbers kind of insulting. I don't know. It's like almost felt like they were calling it like the ghetto or like the projects or something like that, but it's not like that at all. It's just an area that has a lot more low income people living here and a lot more minority communities out here. And then the articles also talked about the Vanport flooding, and it said there's only like 30 some people that died, and it was like a local rumor that more people died, but it's not a rumor. It's like I had family members who live in Vanport who were like collecting people like dead bodies, and so they were stacking them up like cordwood. There's so many people, and our city is just racist and is trying to cover up that so many people died, pretty much. All right, now to my poster. So I basically talk about how where I live. So here's Portland overall. This is David Douglas area, and this is I-205, and it kind of is like a magical line. So all the darkness is the darker it is, the wider it is. Not very wide out here. Median income didn't print very well, but definitely not as rich out here as it is in the West Hills. And this is high school enrollment. So over here you see that it's mainly the communities that are minorities that in the poorer communities, so like North Portland, EC205, who have more students. And then here is David Douglas and how white it is, and it is not very white. So I looked at the enrollment for the high school and tried to do a linear fit that tried to predict what the school makeup will be. And so I graphed it out. So I love some help out if you have a better fit for the Hispanic population. I did two different linear equations, but I feel like something it's more like parabola shaped. And I also have a hard time describing how it's discontinuous right here for the Black student population. So I have my lines, but basically it's going to get a lot less white by 2030 if these trends continue. And it was pretty close. With all my predictions, the total percent population was 101.22%. So it's basically made me wonder, will the school to continue to be more low income and have less opportunities because modern day segregation, which is like redlining, more people from Black communities are having to live out here, and this is the only place minorities can afford.